Tutorials are the worst.
The Brighton Main Line runs for roughly 55 miles and runs express services to Gatwick Airport as well as commuter services between Brighton and London Victoria.
And who
This particular
cares?
train is a Gatwick Express Class 387 electric multiple unit and consists of 8 cars.
1,
Train SimWorld 2
2,
allows you to ride and drive from a selection of
3,
camera views. Let's take a look now
4,
while exploring this train.
5, 6, 7, 8. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Or James, as the case may be. Hello, BTT. How you going? How you go? Did I just say how you going? What the? How are you doing? How's it going? Whatever.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
What else
Welcome
is
to
there
Brighton
to
Main
enjoy?
Line, located in the southeast of England. Here you can experience one of Britain's busiest main lines, linking the capital to the seaside resort of
country.
Brighton via the international hub
How you
of
doing?
Gatwick Airport. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, put up tourist posters,
No.
refill newspaper stands,
No.
and put up seagull signs.
No.
Choose express services to Gatwick or packed commuter services through the British countryside. Welcome to Brighton Main Line, London Victoria to Brighton.
I guess we have to go through everything. Hello, Earth. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure my amazing moderator team can help you.
Welcome to driver training. Today you will be taken through the operation of a Class 387 electric multiple unit in Gatwick Express livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driver controls and passenger operations. When you are ready,
Whoa!
climb aboard to get started.
Excuse me, what? Are we close to Gatwick
Take a
Airport or
seat in the
what?
driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time. Set the master key to on to begin.
Press and hold the auxiliary on button. I am pressing.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Now we'll need to power the train. This train supports both overhead and third rail power, although on this route we will need to use the third rail.
Boy, that sure takes a while, doesn't it? Now we're sitting here. Wait for the brakes to charge.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the combined power handle into the braking range.
Who would have thought? Hey, Brett. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well.
You are now approaching the first stop. Use the combined power handle to apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
La 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 la. La 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 la. It was yesterday. Today is not too bad. Do you know where the smoke's coming from?
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure it is safe before unlocking the doors.
Uh-huh. Hey, chicken nuggies. Lock the doors. No, lock the doors.
proceed to the next stop unguided this time and see how you get on.
Next stop, Horley. Interesting route so far, isn't it? Wildfire on the Sask-Manitoba border. Oh. Oh. There must be a good fire then. David, this is a train symbol too. The Rush Hour DLC. London Commuter to be exact. Good evening, DJ. How you doing? Hey, Liam. So far, so good. $110 miles max speed. Hello, Peter. I'm doing alright, how are you? Have you changed all your information on Twitch?
We will now perform an emergency brake test.
What if I don't want to? Oh, wow. Fun. See, I really don't give a rat's arse about any of the...
Great work. We can now continue our journey.
Any of the earnings that leaked. I don't care about that at all. What I care about is the fact that it's phone numbers, it's bank connections, it's PayPal information, it's addresses that leaked. That I'm mad about. Who cares about how much one makes? I mean, people can do the math themselves. Just take the subscriber numbers and half it, or a little bit more than that, and there you have your numbers. Who's Teal? What? Oh. Like, it's not only bank information. Think about it. It's, even if you are just affiliate, it's your social insurance number, it's your birth date, it's everything. It sucks. That's the part that I'm mad at. Everything else, who cares? I really just hope that they didn't get into the tax information. And not because of earnings or anything, but because it's hypersensitive stuff. Hey, Zeno. Well, DJ, you know what the problem is? This is not a simple exploit or whatnot. That's 180 gigabytes of data that was stolen. That's like a major thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if there won't be a class action lawsuit in Twitch's immediate future.
Good work! That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. And rightfully so, to be honest with you. Oh, my Wednesday was good. Besides the fact that Twitch had that leak. As I said, I just hope they didn't get into tax information, because that would really suck.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Hey, Chris. Hello, Fiery. Yep. The complete database got hacked. Hello, Epoch. And hi, Red. Yes, London. I like it. Looks good. Hello, Simon. Morning, Andrew. I do believe we're gonna get cleared for 90 here, right, Jack and Louis? Oh, event. Not very eventful so far, which is good. a feeling. I like the sound. Oh, for crying out loud. Morning, Jay. Well, Red. A, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. B, go look at what's it called? Simrail, I think? That one is going to be multiplayer. And the demo is out now. It looks promising. Very, very, very promising. Unlike Rail Life. Yep, Simrail 2021. Quite the speedy little train. I think you're right, BTT. Yeah, they are indeed. Alright, Jay, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, no kidding. Although foremen are only people too, so no need to gripe. Hey Logan, doing well, doing well. How about yourself? Hope all is good. Had a fantastic Thursday. So I am going to be at home this Friday and also Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we'll for sure get a couple of extra streams in. Mm-hmm. Oh, I will. Oops. I might or might not go a little bit fast. Yes, yes, they are happy. With what, guys? Oh, Andrew. Hey, Petrolhead, how's it going? Oh, sorry to hear that. Feel better. In a cartridge, in a pear tree. What if you don't have a pear tree though? Then what? Hey Shay. Use a grapefruit. I don't think that a new video game will fit into a grapefruit. Yeah, hello Gomer, how's it going? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. It's a very dark tunnel. Alright, CSX, have a good one. This is a very dark tunnel. Thankfully, we have the advanced warning system. Christmas cracker. Oh boy. Frog hanging from a ceiling. A mistletoe. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. DJ, that one took me a moment. That one, I have to admit, eluded me. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing? Doing well, thanks for asking. Doing well. Long train. Good morning, Andrew. How are you? I got out of bed. To John the Great. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to remember. Oh my gosh, that is a long track. We just drove 23 miles to Gatwick, and now we're gonna drive another 23 miles to Brighton. He called you a John. Well. Alright, Petrolhead, feel better. Hey, John. How you doing? Green lights. I like green lights. Have I figured out what I'm doing tomorrow? Stream? After work? That's about as far as I got. Of course. The second that I have to check the door, something happens. Might as well restart at this point. And this was a very hands-on explanation how the Deadman switch works.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Now you know. So, I finally found a milk substitute that I like too. For my wife. Fairly easy. She always liked almond milk. I personally am not a big fan of almond milk. However, she bought by accident oat milk. And oh my flippin' goodness. Oh my flippin' goodness, is it ever good. This is the only the only milk substitute, like cow milk substitute, that I have ever had that I genuinely enjoy. Like, really enjoy. Gosh, is it good. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I never had oat milk in my life before, but boy is it good. Strike Eagle, I don't know. Potato milk, that just... I don't know. That just strikes me as wrong on many levels. Could be good. I don't know, but... yeah, no. I don't think I'm gonna test it. See, this is why the DLC is called Rush Hour. William, that is called vodka. Yeah, Logan, we were talking about that yesterday. I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. Boy, that was very red there for a second. Look at the amount of trains though. Isn't that amazing? Seriously? Yeah, Logan, and that is exactly the final verdict that Josh and I came up yesterday when we talked about it during the convoy. I bet you any money there's a train ahead of us. The brand is called Silk. You know what I find sometimes a little bit annoying is that for those that play the game on simple settings, it shows a completely different speed limit than what the track speed actually is. Because if you look on the settings, it shows a significantly higher max speed than what the actual line speed is. Very annoying as far as I'm concerned. Very annoying. Oh, well, not so much annoying, I guess, because I really don't care what the thing says. I fly by wire. No, I drive according to the speed limitations that I have given to me by the signs. Signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, cracking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? And the sign says long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I tucked my head up under my hand and I went in and asked him why. He said, yeah, you look like a fine young man, I think you do. So I took off my hat and think, imagine that, me working for you. Signs everywhere, signs blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Oh, yeah. Those were the days, my friends. 5-man electric band. Danny, I am doing excellent. Thanks for asking. No, the other way around, Red, because... the line limit that they have shown is usually a lot higher than what you have actually on the line. It's a long route though. Which is nice. I like the sound effects too of whatever it is that's there, and shaking the train around. It's something in the train. Something in the cab, to be exact. Morning, Bjorn. How's it going? There's a train. Oh, Bjorn, sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. My album. The 10th of never, my friend. The 10th of never. Nope. London. Only a minute 17, an hour 17, Onyx. Practically nothing. Well, I don't know. While I do like singing, I don't think I'm particularly good at it, to be honest. I will say that 90 miles per hour is not exactly slow for a train. That's very nice of you, Onyx. And I do hope you enjoy the content that I'm creating. Here's more where this came from. ZK Nation. I don't know, to be honest with you. I would think if it goes live at 8 a.m. for Europe, somewhere around midnight for us. Like within the hour. But again, I'm not 100% certain. I could look it up on the ambassador chat. I will do so once we are at the stop at Gatwick Airport. I like all the sounds though. Really nice, I find. Well, Gomer, I'm saddened that you lost the love for music, but very, very happy that you found it back because, or that it came back, because music is such a powerful thing. I'm gonna share something with you guys. And maybe, just maybe, people that will watch the stream after you, that watch the VOD, will listen to it too. And I was not sure if I'm gonna share this because it is kind of very, very personal and, well, it's certainly not something that you like to share, but be that as it may. Today, one of the kids said something really hurtful to another kid in their school. They were playing in the playground and my wife is a TA, so she was there and was actually doing supervision. And she seen a little bit of a commotion and she went there and asked what was going on, and a heavy-set boy said that one of my kids called him fat. Now, that in itself might be, you know, whatever, but I should say that, for one thing, I want to say that my kids are usually very, very kind and very caring. I mean, they give a plenty. They donate a lot of stuff. They donate a lot of their toys. So that really has taken me aback by itself. But the reason that this, and I didn't even realize how much that really affected me until a few hours after my wife told me about the situation. the reason that this really affected me is because I was that kid when I was little. I mean, yeah, now I'm 6'5", and I'm 6'5", 245, 250 pounds, somewhere around there. So everything but what you would call fat, I guess. But I was one of the smallest kids up until high school, and one of the fattest kids too. So I was that little boy that was called fat. And you know, I didn't initially realize that, but later on, when I was alone in the bedroom and it set in, I started crying. Because I felt I felt so bad for the boy, but B, because I knew exactly how this feels. And I'm very glad that my wife dealt with that situation, because I don't know how I would have dealt with. I think my punishment would have been unproportionately harsh. But also I would have probably been a sobbing mess dealing with it. So, you know, that's why I tweeted. That's why also that was one of the reasons that I tweeted earlier. That, you know, think about what you say to other people. Think how you treat people before you treat them. And even if they treat you unfairly or whatnot, you never know what that person just went through that day. You never know what they might go through in life. They might have lost a loved one. I mean, right now in this situation, the way the world is, this is very likely that they lost a loved one, because holy cow, who has not lost somebody here in the last 2 years? And, you know, it's a good lesson for everybody. And it's a good lesson. It was a good lesson for me too, because I did not think after all this time that this still would affect me the way it did. Like, it ripped this wound from back then right back open. And and you know what the sad part is for me, and that's maybe why I'm really attuned to that, is when I was then in high school, it was the complete opposite. I leaned out, I shot up in the air like crazy. So I was everything but fat and little anymore. And I became, and this is the crazy part, I went from being the one bullied to being the bully to some people. Or to many people, in fact. So I can see both sides of that coin. And it's just, I don't know. I guess I never really talked about that whole thing with being the fat boy and being called fat and so on and so forth. But yeah, words like that, they can rip wounds that will take decades to heal. And you know what, I'm gonna talk with the kid afterwards. I'm saying with the kid because I'm not singling any one of the kids out. It doesn't matter who it did, but I think the lesson here really to learn is for everybody. I think for us as adults as much as for everybody who's younger, is just simply think about how you treat other people. Oh, I'm sorry for the passengers that I left behind at the station, but they'll survive. The next train is coming, I promise. And you know what? I don't think they said it like they didn't think. They were just... Because from what my wife told me, they weren't thinking what they were saying. They were playing around and were pushing each other on the swing set. And I think that's where the whole thing, like, I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, that was definitely something that and I'm not ashamed to say that I cried. I honestly I cried because it ripped this old hole right wide open, and I this old wound, and I was just honestly I was more amazed than anything that this even, like, I'm for crying out loud, I'm 42 years old now. Almost 40, well, no, 42. And still, but yeah, that's where I'm also very grateful for having my wife, because, you know, it sounds really dumb and sobby and whatnot, but we do edify and also we do complete each other. Like, there's things where she procrastinates that I get done in minutes, and then there's things where I lack, see through, and she's just right there, and I'm so darn grateful to have her. I always say she's my blessing, I'm her punishment. Hey Darren, welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry for everybody who just joined to this rather sober moment here, but I think it's important that we as a community talk about these things. I mean, and that's why I didn't want to deal with it tonight. I will talk to them another day. Not tomorrow either, because this is just way too fresh. There's some interesting tunnels here on this track, I have to, or on this road, I have to say. Yeah, 90 is the line is the line speed here. Which makes sense because it's the high speed part of this line. So we are moving along at high speed. I love the graphics. Oh yeah. That's a great shot. Onyx, it's... I find it in some ways it's way more in-depth. Well, actually I'm an equipment manager now. I drive truck every now and again, but if I had the chance becoming a train conductor or even an engineer, oh absolutely. 100%. In fact, when I realized that the whole full-time YouTube thing or YouTube Twitch thing is not gonna work out, that was one of the things that I briefly looked into again. Becoming a conductor, but at 40 years it's really difficult to get back into it, or at 42 years it's really difficult to get into it again. Or, again, to get into it. And, chances are you're not getting chosen anyway. Oh, nice, Red. That would have been fun. How come it didn't happen? Oh yeah. Are my mods sleeping or what's going happening here? How did you like it, Tyler? Hey Bucky, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Yeah, it's been a while, eh? Been a while. Wow, this train sounds almost like a jet, doesn't it? Yeah, Tyler, that's the thing. With the working hours, that is, yeah. The working hours, the fact that you can be called in at any time. Cerberus, that would be in a few hours you should be seeing it. No, I have not. It's funny you say that because Dan and I talked about New World this morning. I have not seen any gameplay. I have no earthly idea what the setting is really. Like what the time period is or anything. I'm completely ignorant to the game, I have to say. Only thing that I know is that everybody and their dog plays it at the moment. CP. Sorry, CN. Not CP. CN. Yeah, you never know. Oh, good. Well, I have no intention of getting into it, to be honest with you, because it just sounds like too much time. They're gonna hold us here at that signal for 5 minutes now. Just watch it. Alright, ZK. Well, if you're heading to bed, have a good night. You would not be surprised about... Oh, them holding us here for 7 minutes. Oh, for 5 minutes. Yeah. It's possible. Do we have my time or your time? Yeah, I figured.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
Is that something or is that something? I don't use consoles. I despise consoles. Silver, eh? Well, I guess despise is too much said, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't have console either. PC only. Alrighty, Red. Have a good one.
TPWS and AWS operational.
A homeless Dorito. How are you doing, my good sir? Yeah, the problem is the one reason we most likely will never see any Japanese lines, especially not Shinkansen, is because they have insanely high standards when it comes to their licensing, especially when you try to get licenses as an outsider. See you, Jaden. But it would be fun. I agree. I would absolutely cheer for a nice simulation that depicts yeah, like I said, Shinkansen or any of the high-speed trains. It's good. I like it. Lots of traffic that you encounter on this road. You really gotta keep your wits about you and not just become brain dead and not watch the signals anymore. As per usual, whether or not the track in itself is realistic is not mine to say, because I just simply don't know the area. It's not realistic to sunny for London. Yeah, well, you know. Hey, then ciao. Welcome to the stream. I am doing excellent. How about yourself? Albeit my coffee is almost cold. Hey, Levi. No, I do not. Sorry to say, Logan, I know that's gonna hurt you, but no, not even a little bit. Okay. But gosh darn it, I would have never thought that oat milk is so good. Hey, Dugganton. I think so. It's definitely busy. LWT, I don't see your question anywhere. Unless it of course it mentions any of the YouTubers that are blacklisted. Or had any other word that was blacklisted in it. In that case, I will never see that question. So in that case, you're welcome, eh? It's a good lesson for you. The world does not revolve around LWT. And my parting words before I make the thumbs down gesture to my mods. Being disrespectful doesn't get you nowhere. With that being said, Have a wonderful rest of your day. Not here though. Oh, let's see if I can get oh, so much for my nice screenshot. Well. Well. Yeah, Onyx. Honestly, I see that very, very pragmatic. I don't feel bad about it because there's hundreds and thousands and 100,000s of other content creators that they can watch. They don't need to sit here, and I don't have to deal with people like that. The flying emu. An emu that flies. Wait a second. Emus don't fly. You're a fake bird. Or do they? No, I don't think. Maybe they do. But I thought they are like ostrich. They can just flutter. Frag is that dark? The flying emu! Thank you very much. Thank you very much and welcome to the stream, family. Albeit you can't fly. That's okay. When I stream Flight Simulator, we'll just strap you to the wing. All good. welcome to the stream family. And yes, friends, let's spam that member hype button and worthily welcome Emo. Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope all is well. Gas Station Simulator? Yes, I played that. I knew this was gonna happen. Well, it's midnight anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. I'm showing you guys really quickly the other train game. SimRail 2021. This one, of course, not by DTG, but by no, not by Dovetail Games, but Playway. And as you can see, this one comes with multiplayer. Well, will come with multiplayer eventually. Also, you can be a dispatcher. So that part is quite interesting. At the moment, the demo has only one rail line, and it is a Russian one, which makes it interesting because, well, where can we really see that... sorry, not Russian, Polish.
Welcome to SimRail demo. You are at Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice station. Today you will run passenger train 4665 on the section Dąbrowa Górnicza-Ząbkowice, Będzin. You will use the 34WE electric multiple unit to operate it. First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors. Great! Now switch on the battery and then close the cover. It's time to enter the cabin. Use the 1 key. Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey. Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph. Now, close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to supply the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction. Turn the headlights to the drive position. During the day you can dim them to not blind the other trains. Move the brake lever to the drive position. Hold down the main brake line button. Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Ząbkowice, 4665 ready to approach the platforms.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
4665, clear to approach the platform.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate. You can use the plus key on the numpad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km/h speed limit. Move the lever backwards or use the minus key on the numpad to brake. Allow the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side. Wait until the departure time. Close the doors after the train manager is ready, and ride the train according to the timetable, which you can slide out on the left-hand side of the screen. You can see the approximate semaphore indications and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of the screen. Your speedometer will show you the set power, current speed limit and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphore. Also pay attention to dispatcher commands.
Hey, Dan. Alright, Onyx. Sounds good. Have a good one.
Ready for departure.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Working review mirrors on a train. I have not seen that in any other game, to be honest with you. Yes, Trigger, I have. In fact, I am one of the voice talents in the game.
After leaving the station, you can accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Yeah, then this is, since we are almost at the end of the stream, this is not a DTG game. This is the new what's it called? Simrail. DJ, I have not played it. We will play it, however, in multiplayer on Friday. Something tells me we're gonna be overshooting. Yeah. Yep. We're definitely overshooting. But it's all good, because it is time to end the stream anyway. So I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming goodness. Have a wonderful Thursday. And remember, be kind to each other, people. Be kind to each other. We have not much in this day and age, but we have that. We can treat each other with the respect that we deserve. That being said, thank you for watching. Until later, Northern